Ramos Horta expresses interest in working with Bangladesh on poverty alleviation, agricultural research and addressing climate change. Chief Advisor Professor Mohammad Yunus to leave Dhaka for Egypt tonight to attend D8 summit. A committee to be formed within next 5 working days to re-investigate BDR mutiny, says Home Advisor. Tariq Rahman urges party leaders and activists to back people's support, saying that upcoming elections will be more challenging than any previous elections. Chief of Russia's nuclear protection forces killed in Moscow bomb blast. Ukraine claims responsibility. And Bangladesh to face West Indies in the second T20 of the Kingston series tomorrow. Assalamu alaikum viewers, this is News at 10 on BTV and BTV World. I'm Imtiaz Ahmed Siddiqui. You just heard the headlines. Let's move on to the details of those and other stories. The High Court today reinstated the provision for non-party caretaker governments in Bangladesh, declaring the abolition of the caretaker system under the 15th Amendment to the Constitution illegal. It has also revived the provision of holding referendums to bring any amendment to the Constitution. The High Court bench of Justice Farah Mahbub and Justice Debashish Roy Chaudhary delivered the verdict this morning. On December 4, the court wrapped up hearings on 2 writ petitions that challenged the legitimacy of the 15th Amendment. The ruling came following a writ petition filed by 5 prominent individuals, including Bodil Alam Mojumdar, editor of Shushasoner Jonno Nagorik Sujon, seeking the cancellation of the amendment. In response, on August 19, the High Court issued a rule asking why the 15th Amendment should not be declared unconstitutional. Several parties, including Jamaat-e-Islami Secretary General Mia Ghulam Parwar, BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, and representatives from Gono Forum, joined in interveners in support of the petition. Their lawyers presented statements on their behalf. In addition, freedom fighter Muhammad Mufazzal Hussain, a resident of Rani Noga, filed a separate writ petition challenging the amendment. Timor-Leste's President Jose Ramos Horta said his country and Bangladesh will work jointly in the fields of poverty alleviation, women empowerment, agricultural research, renewable energy and addressing climate change. He said this while delivering a speech titled Peace in the Contemporary World at Bangladesh Institute of International and Strategic Studies BIISS Auditorium in the capital today. Chairman of BIISS AFM.
Right off the bat, with some conditionalities maybe for some countries, and focus on environment, on green economy, focus on tree planting, clean water for every village, every town, and renewable energy, education. So a master plan is very focused, no more than 5 priorities, specifically designed for countries in South Asia, parts of Africa, parts of Latin America, and so on. That, yes, would create a world situation that would be more ethical for everybody.
Chairman of BIISS AFM Gausul Azam presided over the function. Foreign Affairs Advisor Mohammad Tawheed Hussain and Director General of BIISS Major General Iftikhar Anis also spoke. Senior officials of different ministries, ambassadors and high commissioners of different countries in Dhaka, as well as former diplomats and representatives of civil society were present. Meanwhile, East Timor President Jose Ramos Horta held a meeting with the representatives of youth in Hotel Shonargaon this afternoon. The East Timor President called upon the youths to be educated with humanitarian qualities to construct the country.
First, responsibility of the youth. Your first responsibility is to study. We hear all the time, youth and development, youth and development. so that you have everybody in Bangladesh is summa cum laude in whatever you do. Be the best. In free time, so much that the youth can do. To do tree planting, garbage collection, now more and more technology for all of that. We have already some doing right now. Youth for civic activities, working in their own neighborhoods to do flower planting, fruit planting, sports activities, and all of that. So,
Interim Government's advisor Mahfouz Alam also addressed the program. Chief Advisor Professor Mahmoud Yunus will leave Dhaka for Egypt tonight on a 3-day state visit to attend D8 summit scheduled to be held on December 19. The summit will be held under the theme Investing in Youth and Supporting SME, Shaping Tomorrow's Economy. Chief Advisor's Deputy Press Secretary Azad Majumdar said this while briefing the journalists at the Foreign Service Academy in Dhaka today. He said apart from Bangladesh, the heads of governments of some other countries including Turkey, Iran, Indonesia and Pakistan will join the D8 meet. Azad Majumdar said Chief Advisor Professor Yunus has always focused on youth and that is why he will get scopes to work on youth development at the Global Forum, claiming that the issues of the conference's theme are important for Bangladesh. During the briefing, Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shafiqul Alam said the name of University Grants Commission will be changed to University Commission. He said work is going on to modernize the textbooks of Class 9 and 10, Technical and Vocational Education and ICT subject of Class 9 and 10. The Press Secretary also said that the various steps are being taken to reduce corruption in the education sector. The International Crimes Tribunal today extended the deadline for completing the investigation into the crimes against humanity charges filed against fascist Sheikh Hasina to February 18. The three-member bench led by its chairman, Justice Ghulam Murtuza Majumdar, passed the order. The tribunal extended the deadline until February 18 to complete the investigation of the cases filed against Hasina and 45 others, including former ministers, bureaucrats, and other high-profile individuals for genocide during the July-August protests. Probe reports for both the cases were scheduled for completion today, but the investigation agency seeks more time, stating that the process of the work follows international standards according to the prosecution. Earlier, 15 high-profile individuals were shown arrested in the case. Home Advisor, retired Lieutenant General Jahangir Alam Chaudhry, said that a committee will be formed within 5 working days to reinvestigate the BDR killing. He made the announcement this morning while speaking at a press conference held at the Home Ministry. High officials of the ministry were present on the occasion. Mentioning that the interim government has taken decision for reinvestigation to ensure justice, the Home Advisor said this committee will consist of retired members of the judiciary, civil service, armed forces and police. Organized propaganda is going on against Bangladesh in social media X too, alongside Facebook and YouTube. New accounts are being opened to spread disinformation. Propaganda is being spread through these accounts, focusing false information that Hindu community is coming under attacks in Bangladesh. Most of these rumors are being spread from India. Fact-checkers said the intensity of spreading propaganda got momentum after the fall of the fascist Awami League government in the uprising of students and masses. November marked the highest number of propaganda. As many as 241% new accounts were opened between October and November to spread rumors. Some 77 perfect disinformation was found in social media X, while 35 perfect disinformation was posted at a time on X, Facebook and YouTube. International research organization Tech Global Institute revealed it in a report recently. Meanwhile, Dismiss Lab in a research report has found a bot network of 1,369 fake accounts. Propaganda was circulated referring to a footage of an incident at Sir Salimullah Medical College claiming that Sharia law announced in Bangladesh and Islamists are harassing students in classrooms. Bangladesh's fact-checkers said the name of the person in the footage is Jubair Ali. He is mentally imbalanced and is known to Hizb ut-Tahrir. Jubair Ali was arrested later. The fact-checkers said similar propaganda was circulated in social media referring to untrue information of attacks on Hindu community. BNP acting chairman Tariq Rahman has said that next election would be tougher than any election in the past. He said this while virtually joining the workshops of Dhaka, Ghazipur and Narayanganj district today. BNP organized the workshops to implement the 31 point of the party to renovate state structure. Joining the programs virtually, the party top leader instructed all the BNP leaders and activists to disseminate the 31 points among the grassroots people to keep the public support intact. And now international news.